They come. They're off to race over 2 miles in the Fairway Cafe Novices Handicap Chase. The run around towards the first in the straight. Oxwich Bay against the rail prominent. They're almost 5 though, vying for the lead. Debden Bank with a red cap is handy. Cobra Commander 2 off the fence in the light blue and white. Way of the World in the pink jacket. All is good in the yellow silks, and they've gone off pretty sharply here. And this first fence is going to be a bit of a test for these inexperienced chasers. Sam Chisholm, red and white jacket, waited within midfield, shadowing Bartiva on straightening. And here's fence 1. Oxwich Bay jumping soundly, watching the rest get over it okay. Best Director in the red and green was the last to touch down, and the second is the first of the ditches, which again they've all got over. Best Director jumping out to his left. So the early fence is coming up thick and fast. Oxwich Bay, Cobra Commander out the third. All is good, not especially high. Best Director continuing to jump out to his left in rear. A little detached, and they're bearing down on the fourth. Oxwich Bay, Cobra Commander, the leading duo on landing over it. All is good. Racing wide of Debden Bank, Way of the World in the pink silks up between them. Then Bartiva, Demopolis with the white cap alongside Sam Chisholm. Hickey's Rock is a further 4 lengths away, crossing the water last but one, and a similar breakaway to Best Director. Racing around then off behind the clubhouse and towards the back straight, where a line of 4 fences await them. Oxwich Bay against the rail, still pushing the pace along with Cobra Commander. Debden Bank, red cap, disputing third with All is Good, and then Way of the World, Bartiva, Sam Twiston Davis, spotted jacket right around the inside. Sam Chisholm in the red and white is deeper out and has got Demopolis for company. Tom O'Brien, the white cap, and then this break to the other 2, Hickey's Rock and the detached Best Director. So starting off across the far side on the approach to fence 6, moving towards halfway. Oxwich Bay from Cobra Commander. All is Good racing on the far side of Debden Bank. And then Bartiva jumping up well in the spotted silk. Sam Chisholm, a desperate mistake, and has eventually gone. He was down on his belly, and Lee Edwards has eventually been ejected. He's up on his feet, none the worse seemingly. Over the next plain fence in the back straight they go. Best Director becoming increasingly remote, and at this stage Hickey's Rock with a yellow cap struggling to land a telling blow as Cobra Commander and Oxwich Bay lead them over another ditch. From All is Good, Debden Bank shaken up, Bartiva right down on the inner, then Demopolis. Way of the World is losing ground, being pushed along. Reminders with little effect so far for Hickey's Rock. Best Director continues tailed off, and Cobra Commander really stood off that one. The last of the fences on the far side, where Hickey's Rock made a mistake and lost further ground. So turning on down the side of the course, a circuit completed. They've got 4 more left to jump. It's Cobra Commander to Oxwich Bay on the inner. All is Good in the hands of Tabitha Worsley, yellow jacket, a very close third. And then Bartiva, who's cut every corner so far, in 4th place. Debden Bank under stronger pressure. Demopolis being nursed into it. White cap for Tom O'Brien as they prepare to round the last part of the bend and face the last line of fences. Cobra Commander and Dave Noonan narrowly to Oxwich Bay and Adam Wedge on the inner. All is Good shaken up. Bartiva right behind them. Demopolis waiting in the wings. Here's 4 out. Cobra Commander to Oxwich Bay. Demopolis is getting into it all the time. Still O'Brien sitting quietly in the McManus hoops. Here's the ditch. Cobra Commander. Oxwich Bay joined in second by Demopolis, shaken up on landing. Then All is Good and Bartiva. Cobra Commander. Demopolis giving chase. Here's 2 out. Only a half length between them, and Cobra Commander untidy, and Demopolis now comes sweeping through to take over. On the run between the final 2 fences, Demopolis asked to open up now, approaching the last, pricks his ears, runs down it, but gets over it 3-4 lengths ahead of Cobra Commander. Then Oxwich Bay, All is Good and Bartiva, and Demopolis careering away on the run to the line will make an emphatic winning chasing debut, making the most of a good mark. O'Brien at the double. Demopolis simply too good for Cobra Commander. Oxwich Bay in third, tight fourth, All is Good and Bartiva.